Luke Bryan, a superstar in the world of country music, has once again sent shockwaves through his following by canceling additional shows on his 2025 Mind of a Country Boy tour. This decision comes as Bryan continues to fight a persistent sickness that has kept him out of the spotlight for several weeks. As a result of prior cancellations in May and June, the American Idol judge, who is 48 years old and is well known for his high-energy performances and classics such as Huntin', Fishin', and Lovin' Every Day, has announced that he will be postponing concerts in Dallas, Denver, and St. Louis in late June 2025. Fans, despite their disappointment, have shown their support for Bryan by sending him notes of encouragement and urged him to concentrate on his health. This 1,000-word investigation dives into the specifics of his health difficulties, the influence they had on his career, and the outpouring of love from his devoted Nut House audience. A growing concern regarding health. In a touching post that was published on Bryan's account on June 20, 2025, he revealed the following information. "Y'all, I'm gutted to say I'm still under the weather and have to postpone a few more shows." This was the most recent announcement regarding the cancellations. "I'm making an effort to improve my health, and I can't wait to once again perform on stage." Additionally, the statement revealed that Bryan's chronic sickness, which was initially mentioned in May when he postponed gigs in Nashville, Charlotte, and Atlanta, has not yet been resolved. However, the statement did not provide any information. It has been said by many who are close to the artist that the singer is suffering from a combination of voice strain and a lung infection, both of which were made worse by his demanding schedule. It is customary procedure for public individuals to keep specifics to a minimum, and Bryan's staff has followed this approach. However, the lack of clarity has stoked fear. An insider told People that Luke has been pushing himself too hard for an excessively lengthy period of time. "He is dealing with something that is taking longer to shake than was anticipated," was the statement. Fans have speculated about a wide range of conditions, including bronchitis and concerns with his vocal cords. Furthermore, some of them have pointed to footage from his most recent concerts, in which his voice appeared to be straining during songs such as Knockin' Boots. "Her health is the most important thing, but I'm concerned," tweeted one of his fans. "It's important that he takes it easy." The price paid for a constantly busy schedule. An intense work tempo over the course of several years led to Bryan's illness. He has managed to balance his stadium tours, his work as a judge on American Idol since 2018, and his business endeavors, such as his 32 Bridge Bar in Nashville, all while maintaining his status as a cornerstone of country music. When one considers Bryan's personal life, which includes the upbringing of 2 kids, Tate, and his nephew Till with his wife Caroline, it becomes abundantly evident that his plate is full. Billboard was informed by a source within the music industry that he's been running on fumes. "The guy is not a superhero, he is a human being." When it comes to Bryan's vocal health, he is particularly concerned because his performances are dependent on his smooth and forceful delivery. Even the most powerful voices can be severely damaged by the combination of singing night after night, attending press engagements, and being taped for American Idol. And someone who specializes in vocal coaching told Rolling Stone that country artists tour hard, and Luke is no exception. The fact that he is also suffering from an infection is a prescription for disaster, as the saying goes. In addition to the physical strain, Bryan's high-energy stage appearance, which includes dance movements and interaction with the audience, is a significant contributor. It's also possible that mental health is a factor. Bryan has been candid about the emotional burden that he has carried since the passing of his sister Kelly and brother-in-law Ben many years ago, an event that resulted in him and Caroline taking on the role of guardians for Till. In addition to the new scrutiny of the industry and the requirements of American Idol, the expectations of celebrity may be contributing to the difficulties he is experiencing in his recovery. The statement was made by a fan on the website. "He's always got a smile, but that doesn't mean he's not hurting. All we want is for him to be healthy." Those who are fans of Bryan's Nut House have shown an overwhelming amount of compassion in their response. In particular, social media platforms have been inundated with messages that are accompanied by hashtags such as #GetWellLuke and #PrayersForLuke when you return. In a letter, "You've given us so much," is what another person tweeted. "The time has come for us to stand up for you." The outpouring is a reflection of Bryan's profound relationship with his followers, which he has developed through his charm and words that are relevant to everyone. Fans have formed virtual support campaigns in areas where Bryan's gigs have been cancelled. These campaigns involve fans recording videos of themselves singing Bryan's classics, such as "Rain is a Good Thing," in an effort to brighten his mood. Fans gathered in Dallas outside of the American Airlines Center, where Bryan was scheduled to perform, waving signs that said, "Rest up, Luke," and "We love you." Bryan was scheduled to go on stage at that venue. In an interview with the Dallas Morning News, a fan stated, "He is more than a singer to us. He is a member of the family." The solidarity of fellow country stars has also been demonstrated. Luke Bryan's co-star on American Idol, Carrie Underwood, said on her Instagram account, "Sending all my love to at Luke Bryan. Have a speedy recovery, my friend. Take care of yourself, brother." Jason Aldean, who had previously toured with Bryan, offered in a message that was quite similar to this one. "I need you to come out here." The close-knit aspect of the country music scene is evident, as seen by the fact that musicians such as Miranda Lambert and Thomas Rhett have also sent their best wishes towards the deceased. Effect on one's profession and on American Idol. There are now concerns over Bryan's immediate future as a result of the cancellations. A cornerstone of his plans for 2025 was the Mind of a Country Boy tour, which featured events that were completely sold out across the United States. The ambiguity has caused promoters and supporters to feel worried, despite the fact that his team has agreed to reschedule the affected dates, most likely for the latter half of 2025 or the beginning of 2026. According to a concert organizer who spoke with Variety, Luke is a draw like no other. However, health is the most important thing, and we are working hard to make it possible for ticket holders. One more thing that has been speculated about is his participation on American Idol. Bryan's recuperation timeline may have an effect on his participation in the filming of Season 24, which is scheduled to begin in the early years of 2026. Some of his followers have requested that he take a break from the show so that he may concentrate on his music and his health. "American Idol is fantastic, but Luke needs to put himself first," one person tweeted. Additionally, there are many who say that his mentorship role is too crucial to give up, particularly in light of the reports that Carrie Underwood would be joining the panel. An online fan wrote, "Luke and Carrie together would be a magical combination. But first, he needs to get better," the speaker said. A roadmap to recuperation. According to reports, Bryan is currently relaxing and spending time with his family at his farm in Tennessee, where he has been seen numerous times. In a post that Caroline Bryan published on Instagram on June 25, 2025, she showed Luke fishing with their sons and captioned the photo with the phrase, "Healing one day at a time." The calm picture, which featured Bryan wearing a flannel shirt and a cap, gave admirers the hope that he is making progress in his recovery. A fan said, "Seeing him with his boys makes me feel better, and I couldn't agree more. That is the best place for him to be at this very moment." As a means of addressing his ailment, Bryan is reportedly working with vocal coaches and medical doctors, according to sources. According to a source close to the situation, he is taking it seriously. He has a strategy to come back that is more powerful. In addition, there is speculation of new music, with Bryan supposedly penning songs that are inspired by his recuperation during this time. According to a colleague who spoke with CMT, he is channeling this into his art. This is going to be honest and unfiltered. The inheritance of a resilient legacy. Bryan's struggles with his health have highlighted his humanity, which has the effect of further endearing him to his admirers. His rise from a young boy from a small town in Georgia to a prominent figure in the country music industry has been defined by a remarkable capacity for resilience, from overcoming personal tragedies to navigating the constraints of the industry. Nothing is different about this moment.
The cancellations
On the website,
a wider
an admirer
discourse
said,
about the health
"Luke is
and
a happiness of
He
artists.
is going to come back.
We put these stars on a pedestal, but they're human," a music critic wrote on the website. "Luke is urging us to show grace to those who are creative. Bryan's health is of the utmost importance, and his legacy, which is built on authenticity and connection, continues to be unshaken. This is the message that fans are waiting for while they wait for his return." As Bryan continues to heal, the Nut House is keeping their strength and sending their love and prayers his way. In a tweet, a fan stated, "We do not require a show tomorrow, because we want you to be healthy for many years to come." Luke Bryan's heart, together with the hearts of his fans, will keep the music alive, regardless of how long it may be before he returns to the stage.